Today, we're exploring an unexpected story that spans centuries and continents, the story of Islam in Ireland. From medieval maps to modern communities, the journey of Islam in Ireland is one of resilience, adaptation, and a powerful testament to diversity. The earliest known reference to Ireland in an Islamic source dates back to the 12th century in the Tabula Rogeriana, a famous map created by the Arab geographer al-Idrisi. He referred to Irlanda al-Kabira, or Great Ireland. Although the presence of a Muslim community in Ireland lay far in the future, this reference hints at early Muslim curiosity about Ireland's place in the world. Today, centuries later, Ireland's Muslim community is part of the nation's story, blending faith and culture in a uniquely Irish way. The documented history of Islam in the Republic of Ireland truly begins in the 1950s, when small groups of students and professionals from the Middle East, Asia and Africa arrived in Ireland. They formed Ireland's first Islamic organisation, the Dublin Islamic Society, in 1959. Initially, they held Friday and Eid prayers in their homes or rented spaces, keeping their traditions alive as they established roots in this new land. In 1976, Ireland's first mosque opened on Harrington Street in Dublin, thanks to contributions from King Faisal of Saudi Arabia. This was followed by the opening of the Dublin Mosque and Islamic Centre on South Circular Road in 1983, marking a turning point for the growing community. Ireland's Muslim population remained small through the 20th century, but by the 1990s, the country's economic boom spurred significant immigration. Since then, Ireland's Muslim population has grown exponentially, reaching over 81,000 by 2022. The Muslim community in Ireland has seen remarkable growth over the past few decades, evolving from a small group to an essential part of the country's multicultural fabric. From a population of just 3,873 in 1991, the number of Muslims in Ireland rose to 19,147 by 2002, a staggering increase of 394%. This growth only accelerated, reaching 48,130 in 2011 and 63,443 in 2016. Today, Ireland's Muslim population stands at 81,930, according to the 2022 census, marking a 29.1% rise since 2016. Although the Muslim community still represents a minority, about 1.6% of Ireland's total population, its growth rate has been striking, especially when compared to neighbouring countries like the United Kingdom, where Muslims constitute approximately 6.5% of the population, and France, where the figure is close to 9%. While both the UK and France have significant Muslim populations due to their historical colonial ties, Ireland's growth stems mainly from recent immigration and economic opportunities that have attracted a culturally diverse Muslim community from Asia, Africa and beyond. This comparison highlights Ireland's distinct path. Without colonial history linking it to predominantly Muslim regions, Ireland's Muslim community is relatively new and uniquely diverse, evolving quickly in a supportive environment that has fostered both community resilience and integration. The exponential growth of Ireland's Muslim community over the past few decades stands in stark contrast to trends in Ireland's traditional faith, Roman Catholicism. For much of Irish history, Catholicism was deeply intertwined with national identity, but recent years have seen significant shifts. The proportion of Catholics in Ireland has declined steadily, largely due to secularisation and changes in social values. While over 90% of Ireland identified as Catholic in the early 1990s, the 2022 census shows that figure has dropped to about 69%, with many identifying as non-religious or affiliating with other faiths. This shift parallels broader trends across Europe, where traditional religious affiliation has waned, particularly among younger generations. In contrast, Ireland's Muslim population has grown rapidly, fueled by immigration and relatively high birth rates within the community. Islam, though still a minority religion at 1.6%, has shown consistent growth in contrast to the declining numbers in Catholicism, suggesting a diversifying religious landscape. The contrast between the growth of Islam and the decline in traditional Catholic affiliation illustrates the evolving identity of modern Ireland. This shift reflects a broader societal transformation toward multiculturalism, where new communities and faiths, such as Islam, are becoming integrated parts of Irish life, contributing to a complex tapestry of beliefs and values that shape Ireland's present and future. Muslim support for Ireland can be traced back to one of the country's darkest chapters, the Great Famine of the 1840s. During this time, Sultan Abdulmecid, the first of the Ottoman Empire, extended his support to the Irish people by initially pledging £10,000 in aid. However, following British diplomatic pressure to lower his donation to avoid surpassing Queen Victoria's contribution of £2,000, he sent £1,000, but also secretly dispatched 3 ships filled with food supplies to Ireland. These ships arrived at Drogheda, where local people gratefully received the much-needed aid. In gratitude, Drogheda added the Ottoman crescent and star to its coat of arms, a symbol that remains in the emblem of Drogheda United Football Club to this day. This historical act of compassion between a Muslim ruler and a predominantly Christian nation demonstrates a long-standing solidarity that transcends religion and geography, leaving a legacy of friendship that has lasted through the centuries. Today, Ireland's experience of colonisation has created a deep sense of solidarity with other groups facing struggles for autonomy. This empathy is particularly visible in Irish support for the Palestinian cause. Ireland has often taken a firm stance in international forums, advocating for Palestinian rights and expressing concern over human rights issues. This solidarity reflects Ireland's own history with colonial oppression, resonating deeply with many Irish people and leaders who see the Palestinian struggle as a reminder of their own past. These examples of historic and modern solidarity underscore the unique connection between Ireland and the Muslim world, highlighting how shared experiences of hardship and compassion have built bridges across cultures and time. Some well-known Irish figures have embraced Islam, adding unique voices to the story of Islam in Ireland. Sinead O'Connor, famed for her 1990 hit Nothing Compares to You, converted to Islam in 2018, taking the name Shuhada Sadakat. She described Islam as a natural conclusion to her spiritual journey, embracing it as her faith and showing deep enthusiasm for dispelling misconceptions surrounding it. Another notable Irish convert was Lord Headley, Alhaj Abdullah Quilliam, an Irish peer and advocate for Islam in early 20th century Britain. A trailblazer, Lord Headley spoke openly about his faith, encouraging greater understanding and challenging stereotypes about Islam in Europe. Additionally, Irish-American actor and director Rex Ingram converted to Islam in 1933 while working in North Africa. Known for his roles in Hollywood, Ingram's conversion influenced his life and career, providing an example of an Irish heritage merging with Islamic values. These figures, each prominent in their fields, illustrate the diverse pathways through which Irish individuals have come to embrace Islam, adding depth to the ongoing story of Irish Muslim identity. Ireland's Muslim population continues to grow, enriching the nation with its diversity. Irish Muslims are more than a community. They are part of the country's evolving identity, contributing to fields ranging from medicine and arts to civic life and politics. The contributions of Irish Muslims extend beyond religion. They are visible in every field, enriching Ireland's cultural and intellectual landscape. Today, Ireland's Muslim community is more than just a demographic. It represents a dynamic and resilient spirit, blending the values of Islam with the rich heritage of Ireland. They've faced challenges, overcome adversity, and achieved remarkable things. And as Ireland grows ever more diverse, the Muslim community continues to play an essential role in shaping its future. So what do you think? Does Ireland's approach to diversity offer lessons for other nations? How can Ireland's experience inspire a more inclusive future across Europe and beyond? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories that reveal the hidden connections shaping our world.